Hey guys, what's going on? This is Joe with Hendo Daily, and today I'm bringing you a review on my Victorinox hiker. So I picked this up at Smoky Mountain Knife Works back in June. We were down there on vacation, and we're less than 20 minutes away from SMKW, so I absolutely had to go there. Talked my wife into going over there. We had the kids with us, and that was one of the most amazing, overwhelming experiences of the entire trip, because the second you walk in there is just like walking into a toy store as a little kid again. I mean, the place is absolutely huge. I say overwhelming because me, squirrel braining and just trying to run off and check everything out while my wife is rounding up both the kids was a little bit of a ruckus, but it was worth it because my inner kid definitely came out, and that place is incredible. So if you ever get the chance, I would hope everyone watching this would obviously go, but definitely get down there if you can. So pick this up because one, didn't want to spend our entire vacation budget going through buying everything I did want, but I've been looking at their Victorinox knives on the website for a while just because of a lot of the cool exclusive scales they do with Victorinox, and so I had to go down there. And I love the Bigfoot with the sun in the background. I'll be honest, the saying on the back is a little cheesy to me, but I like it nonetheless. It fits for the hiker, so it makes sense. But I absolutely love this knife. And if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I, up until a year and a half ago, would have never paid money for a Victorinox knife. To me, they just always seem like these big, bulky, cheesy kind of, I don't know, just gimmicky knives, to be honest with you. I didn't know or realize how incredibly high quality and great they really are. I didn't know a whole lot about them to begin with. Never carried one, never had one. I'd only, seen them in other videos or magazine, whatever, and they just seemed kind of gimmicky to me. Just cramming as many tools as you can into one knife like this, I was kind of stuck on just a single knife. But what kind of got me into, what did get me into the Victorinox knives was the Bantam. And my brother gifted this to me about a year and a half ago, and gave it to me, the, real simple one knife, the flathead, if I can get that open, flathead bottle opener with the wire stripper on there as well. Gave it to me, and I was like, you know what, that's thin enough. I can slip that in my pocket and not feel it. Or I had a wallet that had a little knife slip on the front at the time too. And so Andy, I'm going to shout you out real quick because you're the one that got me into Victorinox, and because of you, I've realized how awesome and not gimmicky these things are. But he gave me this, and I carried it for a solid 3 months every day. Still do carry it quite a bit, but this thing I put through the absolute ringer. I mean, I loved it. I used it a lot. Actually used the wire stripper on it when I was replacing a lot of the light fixtures around the house. Used the blade and the bottle opener quite a bit. And I liked having that flathead on there. So used it to pry for, using it as a flathead screwdriver. So this is the Victorinox that got me into this brand. And I was blown away at how sharp this knife has stayed. I have not touched it up, messed with it, sharpened it, anything in the last year and a half. And as much as I used it, that thing is still razor sharp. So obviously from there, once I carried that around enough, I wanted to look around at a few more and kind of see, upgrade, maybe get a little bit bigger one and see if I like that. So that is how I came to the Victorinox, what is this one, the Pioneer maybe? I want to say it's the Pioneer, but I loved the look of the Alox on this one, so I wanted to try the black Alox on my next one. And same thing, I got this, immediately started carrying it around every day. And this one has the large blade. It's got the awl on here, as well as the small and large flathead, can opener, bottle opener, wire stripper, all the good tools on there. And I carried this thing and used the actual crap out of it. I mean, it is held up just like the Bantam did, and it's done amazing, still razor sharp, and I've absolutely enjoyed it. So that is why I ended up picking up the Hiker when I was down at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, because I wanted another one, something a little bit bigger, and that is why I went with the Hiker. One, I liked the scales on it. Two, I liked the Hiker for the saw that is on here. I've actually used this more than I thought I would already. Used it to cut through a bunch of roots when we were laying some new landscaping rocks and bricks, and had to cut through some rocks putting the new bricks down. Or I'm sorry, cut through some roots putting the new bricks down. And so I've actually used this quite a bit already. And same thing, large knife, small blade, and then you've got, just like the other, small flathead, large flathead, wire stripper, bottle opener, can opener. I use the can opener quite a bit too, because can opener we had inside for a long time. Hated that thing. It was not sharp, wasn't working. My wife was convinced it was just me, so I ended up using this to cut through a bunch of cans there for about a, I don't know, 2-3 week period. And then on the back you've got the Phillips head screwdriver and the awl slash punch, I guess, and reamer. And then what else we got? Oh, the tweezers and the toothpick. Now, I wasn't sure at first about using a toothpick out of a knife, but I have used these two tools just as much as I've used anything else on this knife, and I am quite impressed how much I've gone through and used this. And so overall, because of my brother, thank you, Andy, you have definitely converted me to a Victorinox guy, because these knives have been absolutely incredible. I've used them all very much in every purpose that they have, and I think from here on out, you know, I'm occasionally going to keep adding to the collection. I don't know if I'll ever get up to the, you know, giant one that's got like 150 tools or something ridiculous on there, but I'm definitely a fan of Victorinox. I've been changed, and I will continue to buy these. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Do you carry these as a main EDC, as a secondary like I do, just to have an extra knife and tool in your pocket? Do you not like them at all? Were you how I was and think they're just gimmicky gas station knives? Because I can promise you they are not. These things have held up. They're incredible, all still sharp. But that is it for today. So I appreciate you guys for checking this out. If you like some of the content I'm putting out, go ahead and like this video and subscribe, and I'll try to put things out every day, and new videos, new review videos every Sunday. So thank you all very much. Have a good one, and I will see you in the next video.